Hello. Game on. And not necromantic. Huzzah. So let's have a quick look-see. Okay. What do we got here? Lots of Claw Mighty Blow. Piling on. What would I call this team? Would I call this a kill team? No, it's not crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Mighty Blow. Probably 5 Mighty Blow to 1 guard is a little, and 2... No, the 2 claws aren't too bad. It's pretty standard. Oh, really good record. But I'm sure he hasn't faced many pro elves. So let's take a page out of... I don't know, whatever we're going to take a page out of. He's got 12, we've got 12. Let's take a wizard instead of what we've been taking recently. And get in there. Because if we can force that one like little fumble and go and score, you know, that greatly relieves the pressure. Oh, I did take leap though, didn't I? That's right. Forgot about that. Still, I mean... I didn't really have any follow-up to that. Just still. So, lovely bright blue Chaos Kit. I still think we have to defend here. It does mean everybody on the front line +1 is going to die. But you know, you can't have everything. Oh dear, we don't have a lot of safe people to put up front anymore. I guess we're actually putting people with skills up there. That's the downside. I'm going to take off our secondary thrower actually. And I think we'll actually put our blocker on the front line. Because our wrestler is the only wrestler. And we'll put this flimsy catcher on the front. Keep our decently skilled... How much tackle has he got? He does have a tackle. Okay, that's unfortunate. Still, I'm pretty enthused about the potential of this. Obviously the potential is also high for Doom, but you know, that's the old classic excitement of this game. Will the chaos pummel the elves, or will the elves run rings around the chaos? It's a classic story. I really am sorry that I have to play with the skills on, but these elves are just not different enough. Especially like the catchers versus the linemen. There's not much difference there. Like in posture and everything. And normally you're not playing from there, you're playing from here. So you really... I suppose if you played them a ton. I mean, I played Dark Elves a lot. So, you know, you get to know them pretty easy. But like even High Elves, I haven't played nearly as much, although decently. Like their catches are quite different. Okay. We've been kicking it directly to players a lot recently, which is very kind, but not entirely what we would you know, prefer. So he's going to get into a huge cage. Probably, yeah. So this guy's going here because he doesn't want to present a juicy fireball. Although baiting out the fireball by making a kind of juicy target is something. So there goes one of our blockers. Not much we can do about that apart from, oh dear, this one's piling on as well. Yeah, the first turn's always, oh yeah, he's still going. The first turn's always horrific. He's gonna pile on, why wouldn't you pile on? 'Cause you can move your Chaos Warriors forward to protect him. Roxtus on his way to the locker room. Or the hospital. So fairly standard start. Unfortunately. Did you push this guy away? Or is this guy still standing up? Why would he not push him into more guys? So the claw isn't doing anything here, which is nice. Now the one positive we have here is that the guard guy is the guy that has the ball. So he doesn't have any guard if we decide to cage dive. Unless he hands off. He doesn't actually have a designated ball carrier, so I think this guy relies on just complete killing. Now this is interesting. He's kind of left his back open. I guess, yeah. Okay. Ascending off there would be pretty sweet. So what can we do here? How hard are we going in for this? Ooh, I don't know, that won't work. I'd have to put him here. Huh. I guess we're looking at best of 1 dice here. I think I'm actually going to go here, because I don't want to... If I go here, I might push this guy into contact with me. I don't want to do that if I roll a push. Yeah, don't mess with pro rolls. Yeah, I'd really like to knock that guy down, but by putting in the assist, I'd either have to put our guard guy here, which is just asking him to die. Yeah, I can't do it. Because then I might be able to skip like an assist through. As it is, I think I just have to do that. And off we go. Oh, I forgot that this guy has... yeah, that's unfortunate. Guy has tackle. Okay, a solid push there. Let's push him over this way. I'll just spread out a little bit. Well, an interesting first turn. I mean, even pushing him this way is not the end of the world. He's going to use this guy to clear us off, unfortunately. And then run down here. But we'll kind of see how he progresses it. We just got to hope he rolls a push, basically. 4, 5, 6. Okay. Didn't roll a push. Let's go backwards. Nice. Because then he can mark us, but he has to push his guys more out position. Like, we're more out in the open, unless he wants to really get up either side of us, which means he's really far back as well. So he's going to foul us again. Okay, yeah. Alrighty. Got a potential fireball here. You know what? I think we've got to strike while we still have players on the field and just see what happens. Okay. Fair enough. It's not gone super well so far, I think it would be fair to say. What have you got? Wrestle, okay. Let's see, that would be a... Hang on, you would have to come in here. We're trying it again without a reroll. Well, Leaper's not really paid for itself yet, but you know, there's always the future. I say that. He is fouling us, so maybe there won't be a future, but maybe. No leap next turn, which is unfortunate. And also the fact that we left a bunch of guys in contact. So I know all these KOs seems bad. Well, KOs new. The injuries are bad. The KOs are just guys that are going to come back. That wizard was really disappointing, because here's the thing. You resist on a 4+, so, and that doesn't matter if you've got armor like 10 or armor 5. You resist on a 4+, and they all hit that 4+. Even one of them missing that could have potentially given us a way in there. I guess we're gonna get, we're probably gonna get Blitz tackled there. Really wants to kill us, apparently. Yeah, his foul has got him tremendous value so far, unfortunately. You always, I don't know. It's not a skill you often see on one of my teams because they usually, even if they get a successful foul, they just get sent off, and then you're like, well, was that even worth the trade? Let's see, maybe this time. No, got the death, and without the without even being sent off. Going pretty well on the old foul line. Yeah. Solid. Oh yeah. Taking down the tackle guy. Yeah, the stuns aren't quite as good, are they? But I mean, I feel like we've got to save one reroll for later. Boy, I don't know why I'm really reassessing playing the elves. I mean, I was being kind of optimistic about the matchup before we came in because, you know, there's a chance, and maybe if the wizard comes off and you or your leaping comes off a little bit. I mean, he gave us a couple of reasonable leap options. You know, maybe if those things come off a little bit, you do stand a chance of stealing the ball and getting away. But now this is just going to be a grind fest. And I don't want to just lay all my players down and not do anything, but at the same time I do. So it's tricky, really. We did stun the tackle guy, so, you know, we got a couple of blodgers that might be able to cause some harassment. Did he already take out my high strength guy? Yeah, he did. He could have been useful as well, because the strength difference is so key. We're not surprised by, like, the armor breaks. That's expected. Okay. You know it's going well when you just like, yeah, whatever, I just reroll a push. So what we're going to do here, he is not going to see coming. Oh, we're just going to push this guy. And then... You know what, I don't really need extra rerolls. Alrighty. Well... We were gonna, you know, the tradition states, Blood Bowl tradition states that when you have a murdery piece that piles on, you have to you know, in inverted commas, kind of like punish that by fouling them. Like, and the idea is that by fouling them, you know, you show that there is a risk in doing that. You don't let them use that skill with impunity. A lot like, you know, if a war dancer jumps into your cage and falls over, you don't just leave him, you stand on him to make him think twice about doing it next time. That said, we didn't manage that, so I think, you know, overall, just made it worse, really. And now this guy's going to get hit with the tackle, because why wouldn't you? He's going to make it a... Oh, I thought he was going to make it a 3 dice. Oh, he's not even hitting him. He's gonna use his pile-on guy again. Brings back fond memories of... Hey, he got a double there, which would have been great if it was a foul. I think in the new one that would be a send-off, if I remember rightly. Okay, he's going to go foul. So he's fouling over blocking, which is reasonable. I mean, he's got a roll. I take it back. He is blocking as well. Yeah, should I have done that? Or should I have... In retrospect, I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh dear, I can't even push these guys in the right direction. I did manage to dodge though. He really pulled out of that, I feel. You can kind of sense he didn't commit to that leap there. Yeah, what I should have done, I think, was probably push this guy down here, because I might have been able to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I might have had a reasonable shot in there. I mean, reasonable-ish. He's going to run over and foul Ace Bag this turn, I'd assume. Yeah, I don't know, it's weird. You have a couple of bad results and you start thinking like, why am I even playing this game? And I think it's because when it's one like this, like our last game with the Necromantic, we mostly had a chance there of kind of sneaking back into it. But we've had a few games now with these guys where you just know that you don't stand a chance of sneaking back into it. Just going to reroll that. And you know, that just makes it tricky. A reroll into a double skull there would have given us a pretty high chance of at least a 1 die, maybe a 2 die. So he's getting a little bit overconfident, but I mean, he can kind of afford to. Hey! Okay, that took a bit too long, but it did happen. So I'm not sure why, I'm not sure what I'm missing here. The dodge is better than the leap in this case because we have, no, I should push him up. No, I don't even need to do that because we're not leaping. Because we have a reroll on it, even though we have to do one more 2+ afterwards, I think the percentages suggest this. There we go, we failed the first one. Oh, for a reroll. Get fiddly on this. You can in theory get out. Yeah, I've got no idea why he left the back of that open. I mean we didn't knock the ball out. We haven't rolled a lot outside of pushes. Not to be too you know. But that said, yeah, that was a weird decision. He's got a whole team bar one. I know he's trying to build for the second half by killing us, but if you lose the ball and strange things happen, which with elves can happen, you know, it can turn out bad. So I think now you just run into this corner and make a double wall with Chaos Warriors and Beasts, and then you don't even have to worry about this guy. You don't even block him, you just leave him where he is. So yeah, you can put one warrior here and one warrior here. Okay, not going for that plan. I don't think you re-roll that, probably. Guess they'll probably come down here now. Nope, okay. This guy wants to come here though, then you're safe. Oh, I guess this guy's just trying to keep this guy marked up. If I got him in there, whew, and then I came around here, it's not that outrageous. I mean, it's a little outrageous. Oh, part one complete. Go on. Dodge used, unfortunately. Ah, rats. Should have held on to that reroll. I think we'd have made it. Sad times. I mean, it was a, you know, it would have been some serious elf shenanigans, but he kind of left it open, and he didn't need to. So he would have been partially to blame. Because I think he could have done a line of 2 here, and like a line of 2 here, and it would have been very, very difficult to do anything against that. Not sure what he's planning now. I don't have sidestep here, so you just push me off and in you go, right? There's not even anybody. I guess you make it a 3 dice at least. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is about. just pop another couple guys here. Do a 2 dice. Is he? Oh, he's gonna surf my guy. Okay. Well, I've got. No, I don't think you can use sidestep if you're down. I assume he's trying to surf Tawny. Is he? Apparently not. I really don't know what was going on there. Oh, he is doing it. Okay. Okay, he is doing it. Well, fair enough. So he picks this. Oh, or is he going to okay, he's going to try and push them both out. That does mean doing a block with a guy without block though, so fingers crossed that this doesn't work out. It is a 3 dice, of course. So that's actually quite nice. But, you know, double skulls, quad skulls are a thing, even both downs. Oh, he's going... Okay, he's going in with that guy, fair enough. That makes more sense. Does it? No, that doesn't make sense. Nah, 3 dice. Because like a both down is no good for you, obviously. So you have to avoid both downs and skulls on 3 dice. Which would be the same as what the other guy's having to avoid. So I think going with the other guy is more sensible. Because either way... I don't know, maybe it's the same. All of our guys bar 1 came back, which is quite nice. Well, I say that, bar 3. So I guess technically we're not out of this. I want to feel like we're out of it, but we're not really. I think I'm just feeling like it's an uphill battle, and if I was watching somebody else play this and they had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys left, with the possibility of a 10th coming back, 1-0 down at half time, I'd say, well, this is still like pretty doable. He's setting up to block our 1-turner attempt, which is obviously sensible. I mean, you've got to assume he's got good results for Chaos, so you've got to assume he knows what he's doing. And that was a nice kind of sequence of surfing down here. I guess it was risky, doing so many blocks, but he had a reroll, so he could have bought as soon as the first one went wrong. So let's see. Yeah, it would definitely be awkward to do the 1-turner. So I think what we're gonna do is we're just not gonna do it. Who's 1 away from some SPP? You are. So, I mean, we could potentially have a go at knocking this guy down. And theoretically, we could go into knocking this guy down. Only if we're not using that guy though. Is there anybody else that needs 1 SPP? I guess Lobag kind of does. Okay, that'll make things easier. And you know what, I should have like a little contingent over here just in case things get interesting. Oops, you don't want to be there, right? In fact, you want to be there. Okay. You know, just in case of a riot or something. That doesn't affect too much, actually. Yeah, we'll try the throw first because we're not going to do any real damage. Okay, good to get those out of the way in the first half. I'm really glad that we didn't go with our Catcher now because he's been dodging leveling up for a long time. It would just be super annoying for him to dodge it again. Alright, let's see how they set up for the actual half. I'm assuming not like that. I assume they spread a bit more because we could potentially dive up the line. I say that. We would have to get our ball handling mojo back in line. But hey, we've got fresh rerolls, we've got fresh turns, we've got semi-fresh elves. Who are we actually missing? We're missing... yeah, we're not missing anybody currently who is essential. So I think there's even a reasonable call for going for a fast one here, depending on... okay, they are going to spread. How far are they going to spread? Pretty decently. Okay, they're going to do the, the old stagger. Kind of awkward to get around. Could we punch through the middle potentially? I mean, I'd rather him make that hit. He could make that one. If I move this guy and I move this guy, I think I can get through. Alright, that is the plan. So we're popping you back because you're a better thrower. No offense to you. We'll pop you here as insurance. We'll pop you here just because you can still do your blitz. Who's going to try and grab this ball? Probably Kroll. So Kroll would come here. We need to leave somebody over here. So we'll leave you here. Put you here. Yeah, it doesn't look like a great setup. But we're trying to like make a little, we're going to make a little flower pattern in the middle if we can. That's a, okay, it's a deep kick, but it's not a crazy kick. Okay, part one of the plan has gone exactly to plan. I think we're actually going to, hang on. Yeah, we'll follow that. Where's the ball safe? I mean, as safe as it can be. Okay, part two of the plan. Exactly to plan. You can actually stay and pick better options. Alrighty. You're not gonna happen with that, that'd be ridiculous. Yeah, I guess, I don't like it, but I think... no, I think we actually do stay there. Okay, now for the first scary part. Oh, he picks it up, that's a good start. And then strong arm helps us make this a 2+. In it goes. Oh, I forgot how slow our team is. Okay, so you're pretty much going to have to go here. Oh dear, they really are slow. You are going to have to go here. I don't think we can make this safe, unfortunately. You are going to have to go... I think I'm going to have to stand up this guy. Okay, we have a potential path through there. I think we have to go here for sort of safety, I suppose you'd call it. Go on, elves. Yeah. Okay, that's how it's done. Yeah, not bad. Not perfection by any means. They can get at us. Especially I kind of... Yeah, I should have moved this guy here. I forgot that he can actually knock this guy over. And he can get to... he can, like, hit this guy. We just don't... We have a couple of movement busted guys and it's really not helping us, if I'm being honest. But, you know, that's what happens when you... Like this guy, I would have liked to have got him up a little further. But the ball is in the right half. He's going to come in with Mr. Jump Up and Down on you. And he is going to be falling over, so that's nice. Because that's one less guy to worry about. Ball's gone into a decent place. He can obviously hit here, but whatevs. Can he stop this from being scoreable? I think he's going to have to use some GFIs. He could use some GFIs to make this very awkward. Yeah, I'm going to pull this guy this way so that he can come around and help. So I feel like he's going to use GFIs to try and sit here. Oh, I guess he would have had to dodge to do that. Pulled out one of his... Did he get another reroll this half? That is not helping. Okay, so yeah, that definitely makes things more tricky. Could do that, don't really like it. So I'm looking at chain pushes, so I was trying to work out if I did this, pushed him into here, I could push this guy. And then sidestep onto the ball, but there is inherent huge risk with that. I think I am going to unfortunately have to do this. Oh, I should do this. Right. Doesn't really make much difference, honestly. You guys. Okay, that's nice though. I guess we follow. Get another body on the ball. Oh, oh, we double won it. Okay. I mean, that's probably what I would have done, but I had forgotten that we were dodging from tackle zone to tackle zone, so I should have moved this guy. But I could have also bounced up to get the ball. But either way, we double won, so regardless of what we did at the end there, it didn't matter. So let's look on the bright side. I'm kind of okay with my thrower being a sweeper here. I really thought we were in a better position for scoring there. Yeah, he made his stuff to get over here. I guess we kind of made our GFIs on our turn. Well, we made them after re-rolling. He didn't have to re-roll his, so I guess I can feel slightly aggrieved if I want to. And turns out I do. Oh, this guy being free isn't great. Gonna have to hit this guy first. Which you don't really want to do because you don't have block. Hooray. Okay, that's what I'd have chosen as well, actually. So we're going to try and stay as on them as we can. Plus this bobbles us out into open area, which is great because it frees them up. This is still a 2 dice. Oh no, it's a 1 dice now. Rather than a 2 dice against, but still. I guess he could GFI this guy around, but it could be risky. Pushes are nice. Knockover's not so nice, so I guess he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he can get up to the ball now, which is real unfortunate. Oh no, it's a GFI. Oh, he's got movement 4. He feels the movement pain. Come on, fall over for us. Rats. Push, he's not going to push him onto the ball. Because he's only got 1 guy left, so he just wants to squeeze us in here, I think. He pushed us onto the ball. I did not expect that. I guess that kind of worked out for him. Well. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to. The push isn't ideal. We'll follow to try and make it bubble outwards. Alrighty. So that would be a 2 dice. It's not a 2 dice that frees him though. Well, I could make that a 2 dice. Would that really help? Not sure that it would. Well, yeah, it could. Okay. Haven't really freed up a great space here, have we? Okay, that's nice. Okay, so if I make it, we're good. If I don't make it, I do want some cover. Just when it all seemed like it was going so well. Okay. Problem is as well that we've now pulled both of our sidesteppers out, so we can't sort of shenanigan around it. So this is probably going to be a pretty easy retrieval for him. I feel like that was maybe the best solution. We were looking on a 3+2+ and then like a 2+ handoff, which didn't feel too crazy. I didn't see any other great chain pushes that would have, you know, worked out any better for us. Oh, that's unfortunate. He's surprisingly okay with bobbling the ball. Like, I get that he's got more players, but our players are way better at grabbing it as well. Did we KO our Leaper? Yeah, we did. That's really unfortunate. Alright. Well, that guy's going to get clear as well. You do not want to be an Orc team facing these guys next game. What would have been really cool is if he hadn't got extra rerolls, he would now be out of rerolls, which would make things a bit more scary for him. Okay, okay. I see how it is. I mean, in theory we can still get a 2 dice on this. We just got to stand up this guy. Got to come in from this angle to avoid the guard. Not good enough. Even worse. That guy has dodge. The thing is, we can't leave it another turn. We don't have the manpower, and they'll, like, if we just push it, him having the ball, he's going to have a solid cage around that thing. So we had to go for it. You know, a power there. Maybe suddenly this guy's doing something. I guess maybe I should have pulled this guy in. I don't know. I actually don't think he would be doing a whole lot. Weirdly. Maybe he could have provided assist for our whole situation over here, so he could have got a better hit. But we've been in the game. Surprisingly in the second half. I say surprisingly. It's not that surprising. We've been in the game in the second half. I went for the fast score for the 2-1 and just knowing that attrition was going to take its toll. Like even with one block a turn, with him piling on, we were gonna die fast, so we needed to kind of progress. So I figured, well, let's go for the fast score and try and then attack his team. Well, we still have quite a lot of team left, which we did at the time. And it didn't work out. Maybe I could have positioned it better. I don't know. I feel like I probably could. Yeah, this is... I hate seeing this kind of thing. Why do I hate it? Because it's it's impervious. This is where Bash is so sweet when you have a setup like this. You have the ball in the middle. The only thing that really threatens it is a fireball. Did not work. And a leaper who is unconscious. So outside of that, there's really like really zero threat. The zero is maybe a bit harsh. So it's really only 10% threat. That may be too generous. Somewhere in the middle. So our sweeper, Croker, is now going to get blitzed. He's going with this guy, I think partially because he wants to level him up. Yeah, I mean he's played like a good game, but I think I would potentially argue that he has probably had a few issues of positioning as I have. Like I really was confused why he gave me the 1 dice down here. That could have led to... It's always annoying when it doesn't, when you keep rolling pushes. But like if we had knocked him over down here and sat on the ball, it could have been kind of an awkward situation there for him. Just push back the tide. Yeah, let's just run. Run for the hills. We beg mercy. Well, that's a bit sad. we were slightly under the share of scoring. I don't know why he always pauses on the rerolls. Maybe he feels like there's some kind of advantage to pausing. Maybe he's got one of those superstitions about like us pausing a bit. I mean, not that I purposely pause to the armor breaks, but I always feel when people block me and they pause, they seem to get the armor break. Maybe he has a similar theory with the rerolls, because that was like a zero thought reroll there. I mean, what would you be saving your... Oh, never mind. I guess you'd be saving it for your pass. You could say if I had moved all my guys down here, I could have threatened this now, but he would not be doing this pass if I had moved all my guys down. Yeah. Would have been better blitzing with this guy, to be honest, try and get him that SPP that he refuses to get. He's going to run his guys over here now. Got to protect your killer. I think I'm still going to foul him. Because why wouldn't you? We've well, I guess I could throw in a blitz as well. If I throw in the blitz, so we will 100% roll a double skull on the blitz. But we're going to do it. Because this actually means something for the potential future development of the team, whereas the foul does not. I got a stun out of it. We rolled the 11 we needed, which is pretty impressive. A death or something there would just be so classic. Just the number of times I've played Chaos and thought that, like, I've come at this game excellently, only for the very last turn somebody to drop a foul on your star player, and suddenly your team is useless. It does happen. Okay, justice. He actually minused his SPP by doing that. That's the triple skull we needed at the end of the first half, though, when he was trying to push us off the field. Alrighty. Hey, we got lots of money, and I don't think we got any permanent injuries. Oh, Term got the man of the match, which is, I guess, okay. We might give him tackle or dodge or something. $715. Ugh. What's that? 3 in a row that we've lost, I think. It's been really rough. I don't know if my head's just not been in it properly to a degree, or if it's just that we're running into these difficult teams. I mean, early Chaos is kind of pickings for elf teams. I'm kind of curious to find out what the situation is with pro elves as to how they're considered. My feeling is they're probably considered not as... My feeling is probably the rankings of the elves, in terms of how well they do, is... Wood elves, probably best. Even though the arm value 7, the war dancers and the speed just allows for shenanigans. Plus you got the tree if you want it for some bash. So I feel like Wood Elves probably best. Dark Elves next because you get the 4 blitzers. Then I think it's probably a toss-up between High Elves and Pro Elves, with maybe High Elves coming up on top because of arm value 8. Because the 7, the arm value 7 plus movement 6 is quite painful. Yeah, and they're 10k cheaper, I think. But boy, I think I would pay that 10k for that armor value 8 across my lineman. I would totally pay that. The blitzers are great. The catches are good. I don't think I'd actually say that they're better than high elf catchers though, because you lose high elf catchers at armor value 8. What do they get? Catch. I think they just get catch. So you miss out on the nerves of steel. Maybe they're better. The throwers are obviously worse than high elf throwers, but they do cost less, so that's quite nice. You lose out on safe throw, which on the whole isn't a huge deal, except you probably would actually want it with these guys more than high elves, because these guys have the nerves of steel, which means that you might throw it across somebody more often. So I suppose that's kind of a bit of a weird one. The blitzers are better, but I'm guessing more expensive, I can't remember. So yeah, I don't know whether high elves or pro elves are the better of the two, but I do feel like they're probably the two worst elf teams. It'd be interesting if stats back that up and which one is considered the worst. I really want to like pro elves, but it's being really hard to play them because you kind of have to play them a bit like dark elves because you don't have the speed of the other guys, but you don't have the witch elf for one thing. You don't have the witch elves. You don't have the blitzers. Yeah, you're just missing out on some key ingredients there, and you've got to try and make it out of what you've got. Anywho, I'm just musing on the whole thing, trying to decide how much I'm actually. Initially, I was enjoying them, but we were at a lot lower team value where we weren't facing as much block and stuff like that, and our level ups have helped us for sure in some matchups, but I feel like they also, like this match, the only thing that helped us a lot was probably the dodge and the sidestep. That, like, even block wasn't really doing a whole lot for us. The strength was obviously mitigated. Yeah, that said, we still could have snuck it with a maybe a little bit of play on my part. It's a bit you can't see, like a little breakdown of what you've played. So we've done Chaos, Necro, I think. This is Humans. I think this was the Ogres? Yeah, he's called it Ogres. Necro. Vampires, that was quite a change up. That's Norse, who of course beat us because Norse. What was that? Necro again. Haven't faced any undead or Tomb Kings, I don't think, or whatever they're called in this. Necro. That should be Chaos, I think. I haven't faced any Nurgle either, which is weird. They would be one. That's Orcs. Oh, that was undead. We faced undead in our very first. No, that's Chaos Dwarfs. Sorry, the symbol looked undead. Yeah, it's been a tough run. I don't know what you'd want to face with Pro Elves. As of right now, how our team is set up, probably the human teams. Probably like humans, Amazons, and like low agility, but not too painful on the bashing front teams. But honestly, that's kind of who everybody wants to face. Alrighty. Nobody to replace. We'll be on 12 men for next game. I think here's what I feel like right now. If we get to 717, I might call it for the season on these guys, just because that will be a lot of yeah. It's been a painful ride. So if we don't get a bit of joy in between, But we'll see. I may change my mind if I get some cool skills. We do have a leaping blitzer. We have 2+ strength guy. We got some wacky stuff in here, which I like. Alright, waffle done. See you for the next painful adventure. And bye for now.